From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in primetime, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Gets around him, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Hut. Yellow, 43. Ready.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. You talk about this Miami defense. They were fantastic a week ago with a win over Houston.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? 2nd and 9.
Ready. Blue, 32. Set.
Looking to throw. Trout. He'll find his man. That's the rookie from Notre Dame. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
Set, ready. Black 40. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Big gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Set.
They'll try the left side. Lake. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Set, hut.
Back to throw. Trout. And he is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
18. And the Rams, first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
45,
34-yard line.
Hut.
Looking to throw. Trout. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
To number 15.
A big play there. 65 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
For the extra point.
Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right at
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second.
And the Rams at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Trout. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Terrence Ferguson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Mercer. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. Mercer. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready. Cover one, hard. Ready, team. Cover one, hard. Hey, 21, team.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Ready.
And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 39 yards there, a big one. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Looking to throw. Trout. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
From the contact.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Okay.
Here's
right.
2nd and 10.
Down. Red. 38. Set. Cut.
Back to throw. Trout. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
2 seconds to go, first quarter.
Set, ready. Block 40. Ready?
Back to throw again. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Here we go, set. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Nakua from 10 yards out. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
All right, come on.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Dolphins first down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
21G. Go, go. Ready. Roll. 8.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now Tua. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and
I
goal.
like the boldness of that play call from the offensive coordinator because he wasn't daunted even by the double coverage he expected to draw to the tight end. The result, a huge gain and a major shot of confidence for everyone on the offense.
Tua sets up to pass it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. For the right side here, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Here we go. Blue 32.
Operating from the gun. Trout. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback, make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Caught by Montgomery. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44.
Complete to number 86.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
52 blue.
Looking to throw. Trout. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Johnson to return it. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun. Trout. Going deep for Montgomery. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Ready, ready. Black, set.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up a third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
Here we go. 45, wide. Ready.
Back to throw. Trout. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's into space past the 25. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Come on, set. Black, 95, ready.
Looking to throw. Trout. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Touchdown! Puka Nacua with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the try here for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Hut.
Here's Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
20 TX. Ready.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Go ahead.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He'll try to do it himself. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Paulson Adebo. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Come on, set.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range. This is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Pass caught, Aurora right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua going to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Second and 10.
All right, come on.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd
He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively, they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right?
Yeah,
You'd make sure that
absolutely.
he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Go ahead. Wait, team. Wait. Out.
Tua, a final shot before half. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Dolphins.
On first down, Mercer. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 127 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
All right. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Go. Wait, team.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's taken in by Arroyo. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Go ahead. Out. Hey.
Now Tua just going to back this forward on the end around. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Ready. Right.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll try again. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Number 1, high. Ready.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point
The 2 are
conversion.
going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Dances by him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Down. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Trout. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a second interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That's going to be caught. And the Dolphins are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pretty good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Ready. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Trout. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line.
38. Ready.
Back to throw. Trout. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
10 black. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Play action, now it's Tua. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mercer. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Waddle, the motion man right. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd and 4.
10 black. Hut.
Operating from the gun. Trout. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And
they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
32.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Good.
Up the middle they go. Mercer. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 170 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better really as the night's gone on. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, 21, T8. Hey.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mercer. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. Get set. All right, go ahead.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. To the left side, the catch made by Arroyo. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Miami.
Go ahead. Ready.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
Complete to Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Jake Moody for the
And now
extra
before
point.
we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Rams, 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
50, green, set.
McCaffrey is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a three-possession game and all but put things to bed. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Second and a couple. Now a handoff up the middle. Mercer. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 172 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mercer. The ball comes out. And it looks like the Rams might have it, and they do have it.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
But 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Ready,
break. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Black 40, set.
From the gun on third down, Trout. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Set.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So right back out there and running again.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains and make the fundamental tackle.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Drill green. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Trout. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Come on. Panther 60.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Dolphins, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for L.A., they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.